Guys, it's Alyssa. Today you're also not going to see me, much like you didn't in the Easter decoration video. Here's my legs, so to prove that it's me. I wanted to show you a little bit about some of the things that I actually like to read. I read books too, not anything like Rochelle does. Gosh, Rochelle reads, I don't even know, like 100 books a year. I'm definitely not like that. I'm actually listening to a book called The Fixer Upper by Mary Kay Andrews on Overdrive right now, an audiobook. But what I love to read are magazines because I feel like magazines are informative, but sometimes they're just fluff and they're light reads and you don't actually have to commit to them. I've always been a huge magazine reader. I used to steal my mom's because my mom always had, oh gosh, especially Vogue. Vogue was the one we would steal. And I think the first magazine she ever bought me was maybe 17 magazine, but she used to read Southern Living and Vogue and Glamour and all of those. So I love some of the ones that I like that I don't have here. These are kind of what I like to call my, there's the edge of my bed. I'm washing the sheets today. Older or more mature magazines, but I love People's Style Watch. It's probably my favorite fashion magazine. I love In Style magazine. I loved Glamour magazine for a long time, but these are kind of the ones that are more more appealing to me now that I'm more grown up. But the first one is called Country Living, and I'll move these out of the way. There's where I got some toothpaste and a fuzzy on the carpet this morning. I'm trying to figure out how to get that up. So if anyone knows how you can get toothpaste out of your carpet, let me know. I was brushing my teeth and I needed to answer the phone, and so I accidentally got toothpaste on the carpet. And I'm a neat freak, so it's really driving me crazy. The Country Living, this is their, what issue is this? The April issue of this year. But what I like about it is it's actually produced out of New York, which is kind of funny since you don't necessarily associate New York City with country. But what I like about it is it's got a little bit of everything. I love that they always have a craft tutorial that kind of goes with whatever season it is, or if there's a holiday that month. So this month, they're more Easter centric. And I just really like it. It has some fashion articles. It always has articles about pets and pet care. And it's just kind of a little bit of everything. I love that it includes gardening. And it has some fun recipes, but it also has crafts and fashion. So it's a little bit of like, I would describe it as like shabby chic kind of style. So if you're into that, I think you'll enjoy Country Living. And then the next one, everyone always makes fun of me for buying this, is called Southern Lady. And they have several magazines, I think, produced by this company. But I'm not totally sure. I know Victoria is one of them. And then, gosh, there's another one, but I can't think of it. But what I love about this is it kind of teaches you like some old Southern traditions. It's got a little bit of fashion, and a lot of cooking, and a lot of just like entertaining type stuff. And they usually feature like some Southern entrepreneurs. But like this month, this is a good example. Shows you how to put together a mostly inexpensive Easter table. But they tell you like the history behind where the plates came from and the history behind some oh my gosh, I cannot talk, some spring traditions. And then they have just cute little entertaining ideas and flower arranging. And then there's always a little feature about a southern town. This month is about Chapel Hill, North Carolina, which several of my family members live in and went to school there. And then it tells you the history of fine china. It's just kind of interesting. I like to find out some of these old Southern traditions, things that my grandmother and her family grew up with. So that part appeals to me. And then the next one is Better Homes and Gardens. This is another one that I would call more mature, I guess. But Better Homes and Gardens is just kind of a fun magazine. It's got everything from psychology to relationship advice to clothes to makeup to gardening to home decorating. Just a little bit of everything. And one of my favorite bloggers, Dixie Delights, and that's one of the reasons I bought this magazine, is because her house is featured in it. So I was excited about that, if I can even get the page open. But it shows you ideas on how to decorate your house, paint swatches, different things like that. And now that I am a homeowner, that kind of stuff appeals to me a lot more. I used to always steal these from my mom and my grandma, though, just because I liked the layout. And then they usually have some kind of cute fashion. And I like that this is sort of supposed to be, I think, for, you know, not necessarily like super rich people. So a lot of the suggestions they have for things you can, well, it looks like, see, here's makeup, are usually inexpensive. But I really like it. And then it has some cute, I just passed it, like Easter crafts and things you can do. And I tend to buy magazines seasonally. I know it's cheaper to get subscriptions, but I don't do that with all of the magazines because I don't necessarily buy the same ones every month, except the few that I do buy every month I actually do have subscriptions to. But I tend to buy them when they are things like, especially, I always buy all the September fashion magazines because September is the biggest month for the fashion magazines as far as their layouts and stuff. And I always buy anything that has like Halloween crafts or fall stuff in it. And I'm also a sucker for anything that has Easter or spring, because by this point people are ready for it. One of my all-time favorite magazines is Martha Stewart Living, and there's just something, I know that you can get this on like your iPad or whatever, but there's something about having it in hand and being able to touch it and turn the pages and to save articles and things that's just really appealing to me. But I love her. She always does a really good Easter and a really good Halloween. All the other magazines she does are good too, but those are my two favorites. But this is her spring and her Easter one, and it has spring cleaning, which is what I've been doing today, which is why I'm not showing myself, because I've been inside the closet cleaning all day. And of course, all magazines have, let me use this hand so I can show you a little bit better, advertisements and things in them. But she has cute little craft ideas and a lot of food. I mean, occasionally even she'll have some makeup or fashion. I mean, it's nothing like in style, you know, or something of that nature, but I just love it. She has a lot of, I think Martha Stewart is a learning magazine. It's definitely, if you are into learning how to do things, like look at these cool marble eggs, or learning about the history behind things, and Martha Stewart's a good magazine for you. And it has gardening, so it's just kind of, all of these that I'm showing you are sort of magazines that are a little bit of everything. And then another one of my favorites, I'm actually going to show you two different editions of this. Probably, if I could only get one magazine, well, if I could only get two magazines for life, it would be Martha Stewart Living and Southern Living. And this month, they did a little bit more about cooking and Easter, just because it's close to a holiday. But that's another one. They have fashion, they have cooking, they have sometimes crafts, a lot of like homemaking. They usually feature southern towns and places to go and see, lots of gardening. But what I wanted to show you is last month, actually, they tried something new and did a spring style guide, and I thought it was fantastic. And I saved it. Every month they pick a famous person and show you what they think is in their makeup bag. So last month was Reese Witherspoon, who's my favorite actress. So I was like, oh, I gotta get this. And then they show you how to pair clothes for different things that you're gonna do when spring rolls around. And I love this. This cracked me up. The throwback to Brittany and Justin. But anyway, these are just some magazines that I enjoy. Let me know what magazines you like in the comments below. And sorry about the toothpaste in the floor. It was kind of embarrassing because I'm a pretty big neat freak. Don't want you to see all my secrets just yet. But we do live at this house, so whatever. But anywho, here's some of my favorites. Let me know if you have any you think I should try. I had an InStyle and a People Style Watch, but I recently mailed them to my sister because I was done with them. So otherwise I would have shown you that too. But let me know your favorite magazines in the comments below. Hope you're enjoying VEDA, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.